Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Okay. All right, Shalom Israel, Shalom Yabashim Yashab Brakatham to the brothers, Shalom Yahal Shema Alatha Bashim Yashab to the sisters. We at the Isupk Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge started out at 1 West 125th Street, Hall, New York, under Commander General Yohana, and we are not affiliated with any of the Hebrew Israelite group.
Right.
We teach that all so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are God's chosen people. We are the true biblical Israelites that the Bible speaks of, and Esau, or as you know him as the white man, is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Also,
right.
The so-called Israelis that you know of today, the so-called Jewish man that you know of today, are not the real Israelites.
Right.
They are the synagogue of Satan. You can go to Revelation 2:9, 3:9. Just want y'all to know that real quick. So with that being said, for those of y'all who have been tuning in, or for those who might not know, today is the Sabbath service. Myself and priest and officer Abadi Allah will be teaching. We're going to be going over Numbers chapter 19, verse 22 to Numbers chapter 21, verse 17. 49 verses in the Hebrew. We do 7 verses in the Hebrew and then 7 verses in the English, break it down, move on, so on and so forth. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. That being said, you got anything about?
Come on, if I may. Passover, April 1st to the 4th, man. $200 Passover fee, man. Support this truth, man. Be there. Houston, Texas, man.
No sign of Christ. All right. That being said, I'm my Jim, which means just rise or stand. Just me and the brother here. Sorry, it's me. Sorry.
Loya Sha'ala, which means to Israel.
Sorry, it's me. Sorry. Sorry, it's me. All right, sorry, just 1 sec.
Okay, I might do one for Hakadam, which means to rise, stand, and face the east. We'll be going over the prayers in Hebrew and English. Beginning with the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, Abanawa, Sabbath Shemayim, Wadash, Isupk, Yahweh, Zaka, Aisha, Baratza, Shemayim, Lanawa, Come, Wam, Salaknawa, Wathinawa, Tabayainawa, Messiah 1, Ball, Shinawa, Yan, Rai, Ka, Lakwa, Allah, Para,
Amen. Now the Lord's Prayer, it's like Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen.
This is the Hakak, the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Shemi Hawasai, Baba Kashab, Talanawa, Hakak, Baraba'at, Paul Makalat, Call Matawat, Hakak, what's hard, how much is it right, Hakak,
quiet.
Mafia.
A cock, which is the power in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Spirits.
To cast them out.
Cast them out.
In
the name
of Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Bless Israel in Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Yasha'Allah.
Yasha'Allah.
Habayah.
Habayah.
Pariam. Barak. Hashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua. The water we just said was Lord. In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalm 21 in Hebrew. Asha'ah. Yanya.
All.
Haryam.
Yan.
Ba'ah. Zoria.
Ma'aim. Yahweh. Shah. Yam. Ratazah. Dun. What?
Gokla. All in one. Marka. Hana. Wam.
It's like
your son,
Shalmar,
Yahweh,
Zalka,
Yawamam,
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade.
The Lord is thy shade.
Upon thy right hand.
Upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee.
The Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
From all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time
From
forth.
this time forth.
And even.
Forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. All Dami Alakah.
All Dami Alakah.
All Takarash.
All Takarash.
All Tashakwat.
All Tashakwat.
All Hana.
Yawibika.
Yama. Yawan. Ra'ash. Laimika. Yamwa.
Sawada. Waita. Wanika. Marwa. Kawa.
Kakidim.
Goya. Car. Shemash Allah. Gorium. Ball. One. Baria,
Rafa,
Ahoya,
Wam,
Bashamai,
Yum,
Abba,
Garium,
Gabal,
One, Malak, Palashah,
Shabia,
Taz of War,
Gamashabor, Imam, Iwa, Labunya, Lawat, Salah,
Aisha, Kamadi,
Sayah, Sarah,
Call,
Yashwan, Shabwa, Yan, Damat, Kazomani, Farnasiakamwa, Shar, Marwa, Rashad, Alahaya, Goggle, Wash, Punya, Hariyam, Kun, Dardama, Zyrika, Pafka, Tabahalam, Malaa, Panyaham, Kala One, Kwashka, Yahweh, Bash, Ayah, Psalms 83, in the English. Keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still,
O God.
O God.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, let us cut them off from being a nation. The name of Israel. They be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and Agarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, Philistine, with the inhabitants of Tyre. So also was wrong with them. They have opened the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as to the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Made their nobles like a red, like Zeid. Yea, all their princes as Sabbath and as a moon, who said, let us say to ourselves, the houses of God in possession. Oh my God. Make them like a wheel. As a stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. And as the flames set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. Make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. And let me seek thy name. O Lord, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High, for all the
the blessings in the Hebrew, Barakatah Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, Matazab, so like Wa'alahayim, Matazab Ya'ah, Alawap Yahana, Alawapia, Hasaranya, Yahweh,
Bashim, Yahushai, the water. Now in the English. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahushai. And Mike. And the angels. Commanding General Yohanan. The general. The captain. The officer. The troop. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it. Sorry, face me. You may be seated. So first things first, let's clap it up real quick. Clap it up for the Most High. Most High is revealing everything. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to the news. There's a lot of things that are going on right now, right? The so-called Jewish man, who's not the real Jew, is being revealed in a very expedient time frame, right? And Trump is to me, he's the epitome of an Edomite. And the reason why is because he does not care. He is showing you Esau's true nature. He will go to war with anybody. He's all over the Epstein files. Forget about it. Iran is, they tired of him. It's a lot going on, but we've been saying this. I want to say this real quick before we begin class. I don't want to be too long-winded. World War III is not going to be named World War III. I want you to understand that. We talked for a very long time. We prophesied for a very long time, like there will be rumors of wars for a very long time. And, some of us still thought like, ain't nothing happening. I'm not being affected. You are being affected. Right. Because now we're at war. I don't know if y'all know this, but like they've already sent missiles. We already passed that point now. They already done, I think, killed the Iranian leader. And now like his son done took over. Like they don't care. All right. Israel, the synagogue of Satan, the Israelis, they still bombing Palestine and Gaza. All right, they didn't just got bombed. Like it's happening now. I just want y'all to understand the time that we are living in right now. We are at war right now. Just because you might not be boots on ground yourself, there are plenty of people who are regretting letting their children join the military right now because they're like, my baby's out there, fighting for a country that don't give a damn about them. That's what's happening right now. And everything is being revealed, and it's gonna keep being revealed. All right. I need y'all to understand. Christ is coming back. That's right. Christ is coming back, and you better get right while you can because it's going. It's going. I don't know how much longer we got. I'm gonna be honest with you. So this is your warning now. But with that being said, I don't want to be too long-winded. We'll begin with the class. Priest and Officer Abad Ya Allah We'll be reading in the Hebrew. We're going to start at Numbers chapter 19, verse 22. I have the young man, after you finish in the Hebrew, he'll read the English.
Okay. The book of Numbers, chapter 19, verse 20 in the Hebrew. Wayash Ashar Ithas like Itama Wala Yatha Ka like Yatha Kata Wanaka Ratha Napash Hahawa Mathawak Hakwa Kaya Ath Makwadash Yahweh Tama'a Maya Nadaha La'a Zarakwa Al Yawa Tama'a Ahawa. Verse 21, Waha Yasaha Lahama Laka Kwath, I will Wamazaha Maya Nadaha Hanadaha, Waka Yakabas Bagada Yawa Wana like Waha Naga I Banya Banya was like Hanadaha Yatama Aida Aquaraba. Verse 22, Wakala Ashar Yaga I Bawa, it's like Bawa Hatama Yatama Hana Pash, like Wahana Pash, so like Wahana Pash, Hanaga Aitha, Hana Agath, the Tama Aida Hakwara Hairaba. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 20, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Waya ba'awa banya yashur ala ka haidaha madabar tazana bakwadash haru shawan ya waya shaba hama'a saga ha'aim bakwadash hatama wathamata Shama Marayam Watha Kwabar Shema. Verse 2, Wala'a Yahayi. It's like a Hayaha Mayam La'aida Waya Kwaha Lawa Ya so like Waya Kwaha Lawa I'll Masha Wa'il Aharan. Verse 3, Waya Rabba I'm like a Aima Masha Waya Rawal Amar Walawa Gawa Ainawa Bagana I Akaya Nawa Lapanya Yahweh. Verse 4, where do I go to?
You started at 22, so 22.
Start at 20.
You're at 20?
No, let's start at 20. We left off on 19 last week.
Oh, okay. So you're on 19. So you're actually
I'll go to 5, right?
4, 5, 6, 7, 4.
Okay. Verse 4, last verse. Walama'a haba atham ath kwahal Yahweh all bamadabar. It's like a hamadabar. Hazaha lama wath shama anakana waba aya rabban bawa. It's like why waba aya ra nawa.
All right. So I'm gonna actually have you start not at 22. I'm gonna have you start at Numbers 19 and 20. And then I'll have you read till Numbers 20 and 4.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 19, verse 20. But the man that shall be unclean and shall not purify himself, that soul shall be cut off from among the congregation, because he hath defiled the sanctuary of the Lord. The water of separation hath not been sprinkled upon him. He is unclean.
Mhm.
Verse 21.
Right.
And it shall be a perpetual statute unto them, that he that sprinkleth the water of separation shall wash his clothes, and he that toucheth the water of separation shall be unclean until even. Verse 22. And whatsoever the unclean person toucheth shall be unclean, and the soul that toucheth it shall be unclean until even.
Okay, so just so everybody remembers, everybody now should know like the laws on being clean, unclean. If you are unclean, depending on what it is, you're usually unclean until the even, which would be sundown, right? So, for example, if you were unclean, let's say like after sundown yesterday, right? You would be unclean until sundown today,
Right.
if that makes sense, right? And a few things that make you unclean, obviously, like touching unclean foods, like you shouldn't be touching them, but like let's say like you just accidentally, I don't know, touch unclean food, you're unclean, like pork, shrimp, lobster, stuff like that. If you were intimate with your woman, you're unclean until the even. For sisters, it's a little different. I'm not going to dive too much into it, but like when you're pregnant, depending on if it's a boy or a girl, I can't give you the exact time frame right now. I would have to look it up for you. But if anybody has any questions, I don't mind getting it later on. But you're usually unclean a little longer when you have a daughter versus when you have a son. So just everybody knows that. But also just to emphasize on this, when you are unclean, pretty much everything that you touch is unclean. So that's why you are not allowed into the congregation. Like, for example, if we're teaching class right now, right? If you are unclean and you try to come into class right now we're all unclean.
Right.
Because you have now come into sanctuary and now it's like, no, we can't teach now.
Right.
We can't have that. That's why brothers especially, you got to make sure you're clean prior to coming to class or teaching class and camp as well. Just so everybody understands that. Slack, that's all I got.
So if I may too,
Go ahead.
Don't think of it like some spiritual or voodoo stuff like that. Don't think of it like that. Think of it practical. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these things are caused by bodily fluids. Another thing that is caused by bodily fluids is diseases. Mm-hmm. So think of it practically. There's a thing that I learned when you learn triage and medical work, you're going to learn something called the universal laws. You know what I'm saying? And it's basically treating everyone's bodily fluid like they have a disease that can kill you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So this is not like some super spiritual, like, oh my God, he's unclean. This is like to protect us from getting diseases. You know what I'm saying? Because if a brother comes in here unclean, you know what I'm saying, say, he cut his hand, like a bad cut, you know what I'm saying, and he's not doing the proper things to become clean again. He coming in here dapping brothers up, you know what I'm saying? Brothers got little cuts on their fingers, this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? And then you can now transmit something to that brother. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're sick, you're also unclean when you're sick. You know what I'm saying? When you're sick to where you coughing, you know what I'm saying, you spitting up this, that, and the third, you sneezing on people, you're unclean. You know what I'm saying? Same way you wouldn't touch nobody while you're sick, you wouldn't touch the body while you're unclean. So just think of it like that. Think of it practically. So I can.
No, that's an excellent point. Practical. Don't think of it like how he said, like it's some mystical mumbo jumbo, you know, because it ain't that. We ain't Christians, I don't even know what they believe in anymore. But yeah, like perfect example, like if you're sick, I mean, if I'm sick, I'm not about to stay up here with Ibad because I'm gonna get him sick.
Right.
I'm gonna get the young man sick. Like, I'm not gonna do that, So for protection of everybody else, hey, I'm unclean. I'm gonna stay back. Another one is it also like affects your mind in a sense, right? Like I'll just be real with you. For a lot of brothers, you're intimate with your woman, you're unclean. Like you're unclean and nothing to be ashamed of, But one of the reasons why you might not want to, actually not even might not to, you should not come into the sanctuary or go to camp is because, and I'm just gonna be blatant. I'm just gonna be blatant with you. You've already did what you did. That's still fresh in your mind, Doc.
Right.
That's still fresh in your mind. Right. We need you to focus. Right. And I know this might sound a little silly, but no, this is for real though. You at camp and you remember in the night before, and because you're thinking of whatever, you're not holding Shamar the way you're supposed to. You're not paying attention the way you're supposed to. So let's say, Ibad is up there and he's teaching and somebody's reading for him. And, let's say I'm to the left and I'm supposed to be watching his back, but I'm in la la land thinking of whatever. Guess what? I'm compromised because I'm compromised. He's compromised. And all it takes is for somebody to be like, I don't like y'all. Because a lot of people don't like us. And because I'm not paying attention, they might not like what Ibad is saying and they might attack him. I'm supposed to be his first line of defense. I'm supposed to be brotherly, but I'm over here. And guess what? Not a brother gets stabbed.
Right.
Brother gets shot. Somebody try to snatch him off the podium or something. You know what I mean? Like it is that deep.
Right.
I want you to understand that. So you want to be not just clean physically, but you want to be clean mentally too. Like you have to have a fresh mind. You know, you have to focus on the task on hand. Don't be distracted. That's why we always say, you know, keep your head on the swivel. You know, make sure that you're alert, because when you're not, you know, bad things start to happen. It's like, that's all I got. You can continue. Numbers chapter 20, verse 1.
The book of Numbers, chapter 20, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then came the children of Israel, even the whole congregation, to the desert of Zin in the first month. And the people abode in Kadesh, and Miriam died there and was buried there.
Okay, so real quick, so Zin is actually a portion of a desert between the Dead Sea and Arabah on the east, and then Kadesh is actually like South Judah at that time. So just give you a picture, we're in the desert right now, just so you know. You can keep going.
Numbers chapter 20, verse 2. And there was no water for the congregation.
Now you know how we get about water. We talked about this not that long ago. We ain't got no water, man. So yeah, I think there's a reason why I'm saying it like this. We in the desert, we in the wilderness, we don't got no water. Some of y'all might already know of this account. I ain't gonna say it just yet. Keep going.
And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron.
So now we're upset because yet again, we're thirsty. So now we're going to Aaron and Moses and we're complaining. Keep going.
And the people chose with Moses and spake, saying, would God that we had died, with our brethren died before the Lord?
Okay, so there's a few things. Actually, you can finish up verse 4, and then I'll get to it.
Numbers chapter 20, verse 4. And why have ye brought up the congregation of the Lord into this wilderness, that we and our cattle should die there?
Okay, so a few things, right? This has already happened too many times, right? It wasn't that long ago. I don't believe it was last class. Might have been the class before that. We're talking about the Levite brother who tried to lead the rebellion against Aaron and Moses because he didn't like the type of authority that they had. You want to know what happened to them brothers? Long story short, they died. They died. Everybody that followed them died. Also, the people that were murmuring, gossiping, spreading rumors about Moses and Aaron, and this is, you know, key right here. They heard through the grapevine, like, oh, you know, all them brothers and sisters died, and they blamed it on Moses and Aaron when that's not what happened. The Lord warned them, and then think of it as like a pit, like a sinkhole opened up and swallowed them up. They died. Why? Because Moses and Aaron were leading the nation of Israel at that time.
Right.
And those were the Lord's right hand men. So when you go against them, you go against the Most High.
Literally. So
guess what happened? Oh, you want to be ungrateful? You want to sit here and try to seize Moses and Aaron? That's crazy work. So guess what? Death. Everybody that followed you, death. I had that whole breakdown a couple weeks ago telling you, you know, your decisions affect everybody.
Right.
You know, but fast forward, right? That already happened. Other Israelites decided, you know, they heard something. Instead of going to Moses and Aaron to get clarification of what happened, they just ran with the idea like, oh, they killed them. Oh my gosh. You want to know what happened to them? They died too. I know that sounds a little crazy. Why would they die? Because they were sowing discord. Right. That causes strife, gossiping. Got rumors cause problems. That causes problems. It's like that game Telephone. Y'all remember that old game Telephone? It's like you say something to somebody's ear and then it goes down the line. By the time it gets to the last person, they got a completely different message than what you said. It's because people interpret things differently. We have different personalities. So what they should have done is went to Moses and Aaron. I'm pretty sure they would have told them the truth, but they just said, oh no, they killed him. So they died too. So my point is, there's been that and many other times when Moses and Aaron have led us up out of Egypt. And every single time we have questioned them. We've already had the golden calf. We already talked about that. We've already talked about this, you know, the rebellion. There's been a lot of times when we doubted the Most High over and over and over and over again. Mind you, at this point, Laura was like, hey, I'm about to make me some Mosesites because y'all tripping. But Moses, being the brother he was, vouched for us and, you know, gave us another chance, right? So the reason why I'm bringing that all up right now is because now here we are in the desert. We didn't have any water at the time. Now, I ain't saying you can't be mad. I mean, Shoot, I want some water too. However, I'm not going to doubt the Most High and doubt Aaron and Moses, because at this point, the Most High has already proven himself
Right.
over and over and over again, and you still doubting him. So now it says, verse 4, and why have ye brought up the congregation of the Lord into this wilderness, that we and our cattle should die here? There, after everything that the Lord has shown us, we still had the mindset like, oh, why would you do this? Oh, I can't. Are you trying to kill us? Still doubt. Still doubt after everything that was already done. That's why the Lord calls us a stiff neck. Like, you know how you try to explain something to like your people, and you, excuse my language, but you be looking at them like this dude dumb as hell. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's what they were dealing with at that time, because that's who we've been for a very long time. We don't want to listen. We'll listen to everybody else, but other than the people that matter.
Right.
The brothers that were leading Israel at the time, and of course, the most important thing, the Most High, still didn't want to listen.
Right.
So I'm gonna leave it at that. We'll continue. But you got anything before we continue out?
Come on, if I may, sir.
Go ahead.
Only a hard-headed Negro, Hispanic, or Native American will sit there and complain about water when you're being promised a land filled with water, the best soil, the best part of the land. Like, the Lord has literally given us everything. All we have to do is endure. Now, we were speaking about this earlier, how important it is that we're reading about this right now, because soon enough, Moses is going to lead us out of Egypt again. We're going to be back in the wilderness, and there are going to be people who are going to turn on the Lord because they are thirsty. They're going to turn on the Lord because they want cucumbers from Walmart. They want melons. I bring this up every class because the cucumbers is crazy. I'm not going to trip on the Lord over cucumbers. I wouldn't trip over the Lord or trip on the Lord for nothing, but over cucumbers. I'm saying over the simplest things, over the crumbs that America gives us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it has no problem. It's no problem with being thirsty. You know what I'm saying? The mindset they should have been is like, dang, I ain't lie, bro. I'm kind of thirsty, bro. Shit, bro. Let's just try and get to the Holy Land, man. Lord said the land gonna flow with milk and honey, man. I ain't never gonna be thirsty in the land of Israel. You know what I'm saying? That's how we should have thought. But instead, like a hard-headed Negro, Hispanic, and Native American, we decided to speak against the exact people who are trying to save our lives. You want to know how I know it's us? Because we go out and we try and save people's lives. And the same people that look like us who are standing on the podium are the ones telling us, "No, y'all niggas crazy. Man, y'all some Power Rangers. I mean, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all are not men of God." Yep. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's us. It has to be us. You know what I'm saying? But it's important that we're reading this right now. Take this as a warning that if you get into this wilderness and you start complaining, the Lord is going to deal with you. He's going to make a public display of you. Right. Just like he did with these brothers. The earth literally opened up and swallowed these brothers. You couldn't have missed that. You know what I'm saying? They tried to speak to the Lord. The Lord was coming down that mountain. They said, "No, we'll speak to Moses. We good." You know what I'm saying? Get into this wilderness again and doubt the Lord. Watch what's going to happen. Right. This is a warning. You know what I'm saying? Take this as a warning. Take heed to what these brothers will do and do not do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
no, you too wild real quick before we continue. He's absolutely right, because yes, it couldn't be anybody else other than us, because y'all still doubting that there's war.
Right. Come on.
I'm gonna say it. I'm being real with you. There's a lot of our people out there that's still thinking, World War III ain't gonna happen.
It'll never touch American soil.
Yeah, it'll never touch American soil. Like, you really think you think you immune? America don't even like America. And you think that no one is gonna be like, I'm sick and tired of that orange man in office and all them pedophiles that run that country. You know what? Bomb them. You think they give a damn? It was it Trump? He was saying, this is what I think of. I think of y'all seen Shrek? I don't know if y'all ever seen Shrek. It's Lord Farquaad, and he says something. I don't know if I have it verbatim, but he's I'm gonna do it. He goes, "Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make." And I think of that every time, because I saw that clip of Trump, and he was talking about, like, there's gonna be a lot of Americans, they're gonna pass, But that's just what happens in war. He don't care. And now, it's funny because a lot of y'all are pro MAGA and and for America, right? Okay, go send your kids out there then.
He's not sending Barron.
Yeah, he ain't sending his son.
Barron,
that's for damn sure. He said, my son, he has a disability. He can't join the military because you want to know why? He's trying to protect his son from getting offed. I'm like, okay, since y'all so patriotic, hey, ICE, how about y'all go out there?
Right.
You wanna be all up in is it Minnesota or Minneapolis?
Everywhere.
It's everywhere. You wanna round up Hispanic people and racially profile them all day. I want to say, Salakia, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure if it's Minneapolis or Minnesota, where like ICE is like rampant out there. Like they're trying to actually cut off the news so you don't see. It look like a war zone out there. And it's still happening, mind you. It's still happening. I'm talking about snatching people out of their homes. The people got tired. They fighting back. Like there's war here. But there was a lot of, I'm gonna say it. I'll be on the internet. I'll be seeing y'all comments in there. There's a lot of black people and some Hispanics too that were saying, "Oh, ICE ain't gonna get me. ICE don't affect me. I was born in America. That has nothing to do with me. You should have did the proper documentation and gotten your green card. That's not my fault." Yeah. Okay. Don't sweat until your TI gets taken. Cool. The Abuelita gets taken. And they ain't just taking Hispanics, mind you. They coming for us Caribbeans too. Yeah, I seen a couple of y'all out there talking about somewhere. They ain't coming for me, and then they was rounding up Haitians. They was rounding up Jamaicans. They were rounding up everybody. Matter of fact, they got to a point where they started going after just black people in America. They trying to figure out, like, you from the island or something? Where you from?
They're bored.
They're like, oh, like, yeah. But black people swore it don't affect me. I don't even like Hispanics because they don't like us. I'm calling Hispanic Americans. Oh, well, I was born here. I actually read something that said it only takes 2 to 3 generations before you start to lose your values as a people. So like a lot of times when like not just Hispanics, I'm gonna say any immigrant, it don't even matter. When they come to America, it takes 1 to 2 generations. So like I'm a little off on that.
That's crazy. 1
to 2 generations before they start to lose the value of like what their family holds. Meaning, like y'all have heard it. There you have out here in California, you have Mexicans who are very proud of who they are and where they come from. And even though they might live in America, they still honor their land and, like they still have ties to their family and carry that culture. But once it reaches like 1, 2 generations down, they don't have that same love for their people because think about it. I was born in America. I wasn't born in Mexico. I don't speak Spanish like that. I'm Mexican American. And I've seen, trust me, I work with some at my job. All right. And trust me, there's a lot. I can't repeat everything, but it kind of broke my heart to hear some of the things that they were saying about other Hispanics. And I'm like, damn, dog, like you Hispanic. Like some of them, they straight up told me like their parents were immigrants. And then it's like, you saying ICE is doing the right thing? That's crazy. That's the thing to me. I'm like, wow, you really don't give a damn. But Salakia. But that's what's going on. You think none of this stuff is going to happen until it affects you. It does affect you.
Right.
You're hard-headed. Right? Just like right here. This is us right here. It's always been us. We never want to freaking listen. And then it's like when bad things start happening, then it's now you want to pray to the Lord. Lord don't hear you. Lord don't hear sinners. like that's in the Bible. Letting you know that right now. It's like you can keep going. I don't be you do so you stopped at 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 to 11.
Okay. It's the book of Numbers, chapter 20, verse 5 in Hebrew. Walama'a ha'ila yatha nawa mama tazarayim laha baya'a atha nawa all hama kwa wama hara'ai hazaha la'a makwama zara'ai watha ana ha waga pana. It's like waga pun. Warama wana wama ya. It's like a wama ya. It's like a wama yum. Ayan lasha ta wata. Verse 6. Verse 6. Waya ba'a masha wa run mapunya hakwa all av paka pathak ahal mawa'id waya palawa Aila Punyahum. It's like a waya ra'a Kaba Wada Yahweh. It's like it. Allah. It's like it. Allah Hayam. So like it. It's like a Wayada Bar Yahweh on Mashal Amar. Ka Af Tama'a Wahakwa Wa Af Hai Daha After Run Akia. It's like Akia Ka. It's like Wadabara Thumb All Hasa La'ayana Yaham. It's like a La'ayana Yalaham. Wanatha. It's like it. Wanathan. It's like a Wanathan. Maya Wa. Waha. It's like a Waha Wa Taza'af. Laham Mayam Mana. Hasa La'ay. It's like a Wahasha Kwayath. Af Haida. Wa'af. It's like it. Ba'aya Ramah. Verse 9. Wayakwach Masha'af Hatama'a Malapunya Yahweh Ka'ashar Tazawa'awa. Verse 10. Wayakwach Halawa Masha Wa'aran Af Aquahar Waya Amar Laham Shamaiwa Na'a. It's like it. Shama Na'a Hamarayam Hamana Hasala'ai Hazaha Naya Tazaya'a Lakam Mayam. Verse 11, last verse. Waya Ramah Masha Ath Wai. It's like Wada Yadawa Waya Ka Ath Hasala'ai Bama Tahawa Punya Mayam. It's like a Pai Mayam. Waya Taza Awa Mayam. Rama. It's like a Rubber Yum. Wata Shaf Hai Daha. Waya. So like Waba Aya Rama. So that's it.
Is it? Yeah. Most High in Christ. So Numbers 20 and 5. I have you stop at 11.
Numbers chapter 20, verse 5. And wherefore have ye made us to come up out of Egypt, to bring us in unto this evil place? It is no place of seed, or figs, or vines, or of pomegranates. Neither is there any water to drink.
Mind you, again, the Lord already proved himself multiple times. We're still doubting. Keep going.
And Moses and Aaron went from the presence of the assembly unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And they fell upon their faces, and the glory of the Lord appeared unto them.
So Moses and Aaron, again, this is like one of my favorite accounts, because when I tell you I feel these brothers' frustration, like this, I'm gonna tell you right now, the Lord definitely picks certain men for certain tasks.
Right.
Because I'm gonna be blatantly honest with you. I don't know if I had the patience to keep dealing with the mess. That's why I wasn't there. Chose Moses and Aaron for a reason. Those are some very patient brothers, because you got to understand, like, they stressed out. Mind you, you got to think they're going through everything that we're going through.
Right.
Like, they're in the desert with us. They're hungry too. They're thirsty too. All right. They're still, like, it ain't like they sitting up in some palace, in the air conditioning, and it's just like we just out here just slaving in the heat. Like, mind you, Moses was chilling. Moses was living the good life, and he still knew that he was a Hebrew and still killed a man for his brother. Still did that when he could have just been like, over here, man. Who Hebrew? Well, I'm Egyptian. What you talking about? That's what he could have did, but no, he didn't want to do that. So he left the comfort of his captivity, really, and still led us. Now we at the point where Moses and Aaron, they're stressed out, man. They're stressed out. They fall on their faces. They're like, oh my God, what am I gonna do?
Right.
Like, what do I do? And of course, the Lord appears. Keep going.
It's like, if I may, sir.
Go ahead.
What you said, it was so heavy that Moses had a good life.
Right.
First of all,
Go ahead.
These niggas that's coming at Moses' era didn't even have it good. Moses had it good. Moses was a prince of Egypt. He's not even begging to go back to that lifestyle. If anybody should be complaining or has even the bit of right or gall to complain, it should be Moses.
Right.
Moses came from a good household. Y'all didn't come from it. Y'all came from worse conditions, which y'all in. I'd rather be in the wilderness than have to serve America. Moses was a prince of Egypt. He had everything. Servants. He never had to be too hot. He never had to go hungry. He never had to go thirsty.
He was a little comfortable.
He was comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's, and y'all not even complaining to go back to that. Y'all complaining to going back to being the lowest in the land. Like, come on now. I promise you, if we get into that wilderness and somebody's complaining to come back to America, Lord send them back to the lake of fire. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Send them back to America. Since you want to go back so bad, go back.
Yep.
Go back and see everything that you wish for is destroyed. It's not there no more. Moses had the only right to complain. He had it good. But instead, he chose to fight for hard-headed Negroes and plead with the Lord to not kill us all and make a nation out of him. He showed absolute brotherhood and pled with the Lord and pleaded with the Lord to allow us to have mercy. And what y'all do? Y'all keep turning on Moses. Y'all can't do this no more. We have to change. We have to wake up. Something has to be different next time when the new Exodus comes around. We have to be different. I pray you guys are reading this and taking into account that this is not what we should be doing. I promise you, it's going to be a time where we're going to be thirsty. We're going to be hungry. We're going to be tired from walking around, from running. Or it's going to pay off in the end. Please take heed to what these brothers are doing and stray away from being them as much as possible. It's like
you tawab, because that's the next thing. Before you continue, that's the other thing I wanted to get into. We're too comfortable with being uncomfortable. I'm gonna put it to you like this: our people have always struggled. So rather than struggling for nothing, how about you struggle for something?
Right.
Why not struggle towards a goal? You wake up every day, like, this system that we live in today, like in America, like it's actually been proven in American society that it is not designed for you to thrive.
Right.
Like as like an average like citizen, think about it. You wake up, okay, you go to school. Let's just say you on the better rank. Let's just say you do have a 2-parent household. Okay, cool. You go to school. Odds are you're probably going to go to college, and then whatever profession you choose to go for, you're gonna have to take out loans. With those loans, you're gonna have to pay that back. Of course, white man gonna want his money back. So you're gonna have to work a part-time job to pay off the loans that you took out for the profession that you really want to go for. So you have to work for the education that should already be promised to you. And you know what often happens? Like they tell a degree, usually, I think it's like a bachelor's degree, takes about like 4 years. Sometimes it takes longer than that because you got to do X, Y, and Z to get to where you got to go. Right. So let's say, boom, you end up making it through, right? You got that degree, you fine, you still got to pay off all them student loans. By then, you're probably going to have wife, husband, whatever, kids. Now you got to take care of somebody else. So, you got to find a job. For brothers, you already know, we got to be the providers and stuff. So now we got to go find a job. We got to go do this. Sisters, hey, forget about it. You get pregnant during college, you got to put a pause on everything. Now you're a mother? Oh, you a mom now trying to go to college? Look, I've seen it. It's rough. It's rough. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Well, let's say you still get through everything. Now you finally get the job you want. You work in a 9 to 5 every day, 8 to 9 hours, probably 10 hours because of the commute. So that's 10 hours of your day off rip that you don't get to see your family, that you don't get to spend time with your husband, your wife, kids, friends, family. And it's only getting worse because things are just getting more expensive. The inflation is going through the roof. I mean, y'all already see, every time there's war, them gas prices start going up. I remember it was like, oh, I was so happy to see a gas $3. Still expensive. But I'm like, yeah. I drove by the other day and I'm like, that shit is $6 again. I'm like, all right.
I spent $72. So like,
go ahead.
I spent $72 in my 2006 Toyota Camry. If you know anything about Camrys, they're gas savers. I spent $72 and I had gas in the tank already.
$70 on a Toyota Camry.
Here's $72. I got the picture.
No, I believe you because I got a Honda.
Oh my.
It take me like $65 to fill that thing up. And I'm like, are you serious? Like fuel efficient vehicles, and you still got to pay over half of $100 just to fill it up.
$2.
And it's not even on E.
I had a quarter thinking already. Now imagine if I was on E, it would have been like upwards of $80.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't even imagine for you brothers out there with them trucks, them Chevy Silverados and stuff. I already know Slovakia. But you see what's happening, right?
Right.
But you're too comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that's not it. Like, you think the white man's kingdom, like, this is great. Where I'm not gonna get too far off, but like in Revelation, it literally tells you that we're gonna have streets paved in gold. You know, like, you think that, like, y'all can't see it. But if you walk out of here and you go look at San Bernardino, you think this is our kingdom? Hell no. Like, no. You think downtown LA? No. New York? No. No, it's not. I promise you. Our place is going to be so much better, but work towards it. You struggling just to struggle. You wake up every day. It's like a simulation. You just wake up every day to work a job that you don't give two craps about.
Struggling just because.
Yeah, you struggling just because. What are you struggling just because?
Wow.
I still got to do it too. I got to go back to work on Monday. I don't want to go to work. I'm tired of them. I don't like none of the people, but I got to sit there and, hey, how you doing? Like, I hate doing that. But if you
customer service voice.
Customer service. Like, but that's what you got to do. That's the society that we live in, though. And you mean to tell me you want to do this until the day you die? Mind you, you don't even get to retire until what, like 65? They try to change it to 70. The life expectancy for most people, especially men, the life expectancy for most men is actually lower than women, especially for black men, Hispanic men. So you might live to 70, 75. That's cool. So you worked for what, 60 years of your life to chill for the last 3? And you don't even really chill because that you know, you be working to your little 401k and stuff, and you think, okay, like, I live off my pension now. You don't even live off your pension because half the time you still need a part-time job to cover all the expenses. You see what like? That's not living, man. That's not living. This is not living. You, like, we were talking about it earlier, like the so-called Jewish man, he called you goyim, which is Yiddish for a non-Jew, or like a beast, your cattle. That's how they treat you.
Beast.
It's crazy. They the beast. They the one I was about to say something crazy, but they the ones out here screwing animals and all this, the eating kids, and it's wild. It's wild. I'm getting pissed off thinking about it. My point is, this is not your time of rest.
Right.
It's not. So I get very passionate when I read this account, because it's like, we weren't getting it. We weren't getting it. Like, I'm thirsty. Okay, yeah, I will be thirsty too, but I'm not going to sit here and get at Moses and Aaron for getting me out of slavery. What? You mean the same land where they were killing our firstborns?
Right.
That place where they were taking the women and killing off the men? You crazy? Like, I'm living in captivity? What? No. Hell no. Hey, what you need? Khan, you need hey, what can I do to help? Because you helped us,
right,
and you didn't have to. It's crazy, man. Slovakia. Where we at? Numbers 20 and 7. Okay, Khan, the water.
Khan, Adawa, Khan. Numbers chapter 20, verse 7. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, take the rod and gather thou the assembly together, thou and Aaron thy brother, and speak thee unto the rock before their eyes, and it shall give forth his water, and thou shalt bring forth to them water out of the rock. So thou shalt give the congregation and their beasts drink.
Okay, so just real quick, y'all see what the Lord told him to do, right? He said, take the rod, speak. Keyword, speak to the rock before their eyes, so that water may flow from it. Keep going.
And Moses took the rod from before the Lord as he commanded him.
Okay.
And Moses and Aaron gathered the congregation together before the rock, and he said unto them, hear now, ye rebels, must we fetch you water out of this rock?
Okay.
Verse 11. And Moses lifted up his hand, and with his rod he smote the rock.
He did what?
He smote the rock.
He smoked the rock. Keep going.
And the water came out abundantly, and the congregation drank, and their beasts also.
I'm not even going to explain it yet. You could just read the next 7 verses. We'll get to it.
Come on. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 20, verse 12, right?
Yeah, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 to 18.
Come on, Khan. The book of Numbers, chapter 20, verse 12 in Hebrew. Why Amar Yahweh al Mashah wa all Aran Ya'inal Allah Hama Ha'amana the Ma Baya Lahakwa Dayasnaya La Sagala'ina Yana La'ain La'aya Naya Banya Yash'ala Lakana Allah Tabaya Ath Hakwa Hall Hazaha All Harataza Ashar Nathathya Lahama. Verse 13. Ham'a Maya Maraya Ba'a Ashar Rabawa Banya Yash'ala Athya Hawa Waya Kodash Bama. Verse 14. Waya Salach Masha Mala'akayam. It's like a Ma'alakim. Makodash or Malak Adawam Kaha Amar Akaya. It's like a Akyak Yashur Allah Ath Aida Yada. It's like a Yada Ath call Hatha Laha Ashar Mataza Atha Nawa. Verse 15. Waya Rabawa Abatha Yanawa Matazarayam. Okay. Matazarayam Wanashab Bamatazarayam Yamayam Yam Mara. It's like a Rabba Yam Waya Ra Iwa Lanawa Matazarayam La Wala Abatha Yanawa. Verse 16. Wanataza Aikwa all Yahweh Waya Shama'ai La. It's like a Kuala. It's like a Kuala Nawa. Okay. Waya Shalach Malak. Waya Taza Anawa Mama Taza Ryan Wahana Anaka Nawa Bakwadash Ayar Kwataza. It's like Kwataza. Gabawalak Nada Baraha Na Ba'aratazak La'a La'a Na'i Bar Bashada Wabaka Rama Wala'a. Verse like it. Nashata Maya Bar Darak Malaka Nalak La'a Nataha Washamawa. It's like Washama'awa Aisha. It's like Aida Ashar Nadabar Gada. It's like Gaba Walak. Verse 18. Wayu Amar Al Yawa Adawam La'a Thaba. It's like a Taibar Baya Panya Bakarab Hataza. It's like Ataza Lakwa Ra'ath. It's like Lakwa Ra'athka. Verse 19. What?
To 18. 12 to 18.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Most high Christ. You can do Numbers chapter 20, verse 12.
Numbers chapter 20, verse 12. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, because ye believe me not.
Say that one more time.
Because ye believe me not.
Keep going.
Sanctify me in the eyes of the children of Israel. Therefore, ye shall not bring this congregation to the land which I have given them.
So there was, again, instructions, right? This is what happened. The Lord told Moses to speak to the rock and not smite it. Why? For time's sake, everything is done for a reason. He told him to speak to the rock to show us, like, hey, the Lord is with you. Look what he could do. Boom, rock flowing from the water.
Right.
Now, no one needs to be thirsty. We can all drink. The reason why this was so important is because Moses chose to smite the rock. struck it. So what this does is we already doubted that the Most High existed anyway. So to see a man physically strike something for water to come out, guess who we're going to give credit to? We're going to give credit to Moses,
Right.
not the Most High. That's why that was such a key detail. In Moses, again, out of his frustration, decided, you know, I'm just going to strike it. I'm tired of these people. Moses got tired of trying to convince us that the Most High was real.
Right.
He got tired of it. So he did something that Aaron did. He got sick of hearing our mouths. So he just kind of gave us what we wanted. Aaron did the golden calf. Mind you, Salakia, you got to be, I don't know if I can say this, you got to be a little special. Because you mean to tell me we were brought up out of Egypt. You telling me that there is a God that is getting us up out of here and is guiding the men who is getting us up out of there. But we don't believe in the God that they serve. So we decided to make our own God by getting all of our jewelry, putting it in a melting pot, and then making a calf, and then being like, this is what got us out of the land of Egypt. You know how made that? You know how stupid that sounds? This watch got me out of Egypt. Shut up. Shut up. But that's what we did, though.
Right.
And Aaron just like, oh my gosh. Well, here, golden calf. Here you go. And he got chastised for it. Well, Moses did something very similar.
Right.
Was it wrong? Yeah. Yeah. It was wrong. And it just goes to show a few things. One, you got to have a certain level of patience. I really feel for you. I feel bad for them. I really feel bad for them because like that was a lot to deal with. All right. They completed their task. We'll get to that in a second. But it just shows when you are given a task, when a brother tells you to do something a certain way, it's because he wants you to do it that certain way for a reason.
Right.
I'm not saying don't blindly follow somebody. Like if a brother told me, hey, I need you to jump off that bridge. Excuse me. Slack you. So we might have to go to council because you tripping right now.
Might.
We might have to go to council. Like,
sir.
Like, hey, look, I'll take that check-in, but I'll take a check-in over breaking my freaking legs jumping off this damn bridge. But my point is, on a more serious note, we ain't nobody gonna make you do nothing like that. But let's just say, hey, I need Ibad to show up at a store at specifically 5 o'clock at that time. Now, I might not explain everything at that moment, but it's because I need you to show up at 5 because maybe there's a truck that's gonna deliver food at that time. Right. So I need you to get there at 5 because it's coming at 5:30. Cool. Not 6, not 5:35 because he might miss the truck. Right. I don't want to set him up for failure. So, hey, be here at this time. That's all it is. We don't want to see you fail. And we oftentimes brothers tell you to do things a certain way also for your safety.
Right.
We ain't just, now, of course, don't be a tyrant, but that's not what this is. This is not an example of a tyrant. This is an example of, sadly, a brother, a very righteous brother who he got tired and it became too much for him and he made a big mistake.
Right.
And we're going to read about that. You got anything before we continue?
Come on, if I may, another thing that Moses did was, like, what verse was it?
12.
Oh, read verse 10 for me, Babu Sir.
Numbers chapter 20, verse 10. And Moses and Aaron gathered the congregation together before the rock. And he said unto them, hear now, ye rebels, must we fetch
Must
you?
who?
Ye rebels.
No. Must who?
After
Must
you rebels.
we fetch?
Yeah, must we.
Yeah.
So not only did Moses not speak to the rock, he struck it twice and he didn't give the glory to the Lord. He did completely disregarded the Lord. Now, Moses was an excellent brother. It said on the entire face of the earth, there was no one more humble than Moses. But like you said, it gets to a point. You know what I'm saying? We get tired of having to deal with the same thing over and over and over again. Now, what Moses did justified? No, not at all. But can you understand where he's coming from as a man who has, like, you know what I'm saying, who gets frustrated, who's been having to deal with these people upwards of, 20, we had to deal with them, you know what I'm saying? We was walking in the wilderness 40 years. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine how long Moses was dealing with this. When Moses came down in front of Aaron, he said, must we fetch you water? It wasn't Moses doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important in everything that you do and all your victories and everything that, that may look like it's glorifying you, you have to glorify the name of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Excellent example is Priest Officer Tabawan. Every time we get a boot kiss at camp, I promise you I hear like 10 times, look at the power of the Lord. But, you know what I'm saying? Barak
Right.
White House.
Right.
You're going to hear it because this is not us. It's not us doing this. Everything that we do that glorifies the school, it is the Spirit of the Lord, and it's the Lord doing it. You know what I'm saying? So this is why it's always important to honor the Lord and give him the glory because he deserves it. Not only does he deserve it, but he's a jealous guy. You know what I'm saying? He's going to feel some kind of way if you don't give him the glory. That's all he wants. All he wants from us is to keep his law, statutes, commandments, and praise him.
So you can live.
We can live.
Literally, that's the law.
It's like it.
Nah, you good. Like
It's not that hard.
What you brought out is so heavy. Like, yes, everything we do, we give glory to the Most High. Like when we go to camp, like you said, that's an excellent way to put it. Like Priest and Officer Thabawan or any brother, it's like they're not gonna sit there and be like, "Yeah, kiss my boot."
Yeah, look what I did.
Yeah, this I did this right here. Nah, that's vain. Nah, glory to the Most High. Thank the Most High, for what we were able to do. To show like, we are God's chosen people and we get to come out here and preach the word of the Lord, not our word. I didn't write this.
Right.
These were men who followed the Most High who wrote this and wrote down his accounts, right? That everything we sent, that's the whole duty of a priest, mind you. Like when you look into the Hebrew, it's like priest, messenger and angel have the same meaning. But what is an angel? Angel is a messenger. An angel does the work of the Lord. I'm talking about the actual angels, not us. But the reason why those words are synonymous with each other is because what do priests do? Our job is to teach you the law.
Right.
I can't come up here and teach you what I want to teach you. Give my opinions. I don't give a damn about my opinions. I'm gonna tell you what happened in here. I might, we might have our brothers have their own way of, describing certain things because we have our own personalities, but we all saying the same thing.
Right.
And it all goes back to the Bible. It all goes back to the Most High. When we tell you don't eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, we're telling you that, but why are we telling you that? Because the Most High knows that those are vermin, disgusting animals, they're bottom feeders, and you should not be eating that. And if you eat them, guess what happens? More than likely, you're gonna get sick. That's what usually ends up happening. Why do you think so many black people are allergic to shellfish? Why do you think so many black, Hispanic, and Native Americans get high blood pressure? Because we eat a lot of pork. Go down south. Damn near everything unlawful over there. You go into a lot of Hispanic households, they're gonna throw some pork in something every single time. I remember I was so mad I had to throw out something. It was it's a Puerto Rican dish. It's called pollo guisado, and it's like a chicken stew. And I was so mad because I'm about to eat it, and I just seen it. It was a cube of pork right there. I was just like, I was mad as hell. I ain't eat it because it was just like, all right, man. Like, is it that good that I'm about to risk sinning? Nope. Let me go mess around and eat that. Now I'm sick. I got a stomach bug. I got the what is it? Food poisoning.
Right.
That's the Lord punishing you. Like, hey, you shouldn't have ate that. But yeah, man, like you got to give glory to the Most High. That's what's important. And like you said, like he said, he didn't say, may the Lord fetch you water. He said, must we fetch you water? And another detail, he struck the rock twice. Meaning the first time he struck it, it didn't break. So he had a moment to say, you know what? I probably shouldn't do that. He did it again. And this is very important. Again, not to justify what Moses did, because what he did was wrong. He shouldn't have done it. And this is going to lead to other things. But it's also a moment of you got to learn to, like, when you have a brother that's over you, don't overburden that brother. Like, if he tells you to do something a certain way, and every brother has different personalities. Some brothers are a little bit more lenient than others. Some are a little bit more stern. That's cool. But if you got a brother over you and you know that brother ain't never steer you wrong,
right? And
he's telling you to do something a certain way, and you keep giving him a hard time. First of all, you're already being insubordinate, which is already unbrotherly. But if you know that's a good brother, like these are good brothers, and you just keep messing with them, you don't know what that brother got going on. Like a lot of like I'm an officer of 500. There are brothers officer of 5,000. Captain of 10,000, captain of 13,000 who have way more responsibility than I do.
Right.
So if I can handle something on my own, I'll handle it on my own. Or if I know this brother said, hey, I need you to do something like this, if I have any questions, I'll ask, but I'm not about to burden that brother, because behind the scenes, he might have like 30 other things going on. Why am I going to add to his plate? Why am I going to stress him out? For what? Just do what you're told. Make everything easier for everybody else. We did not do that. We done stressed out Moses and Aaron so damn much. Guess what? Moses created he erred. He erred in a sense, right? It's like you can where we at? Verse 13. Thwada. Go to verse 13.
Numbers chapter 20, verse 13. This is the water of Meribah, because the children of Israel strove with the Lord, and he was sanctified in them. Verse 14. And Moses sent messengers from Kadesh unto the king of Edom. Thus saith thy brother Israel, thou knowest all the travail that hath befallen us, how our fathers went down into Egypt, and we have dwelt in Egypt a long time, and the Egyptians vexed us and our fathers. And when we cried unto the Lord, he heard our voice, and sent an angel, and hath brought us forth out of Egypt, and behold, we are in Kadesh, a city in the uttermost of thy border. Verse 17. Let us pass, I pray thee, through thy country. We will not pass through the fields or through the vineyards. Neither will we drink of the water of the wells. We will go by the king's highway. We will not turn into the right hand nor to the left until we have passed thy border.
All right, so what's happening right now, we're still trying to get to the promised land. So at this time, I can't give you like the exact route, but it says we are in Kadesh, a city in the uttermost of thy border. So we were kind of like on the border of where like Judah would be. So we're trying to pass through Esau's, mind you, it's not even called Judah at this point. This is actually the land of Canaan, which we later take over. But we're trying to pass through Esau's land. And we're telling them, like, hey, like, you know, we don't want no problems. We just got to get through. We're not gonna mess with none of your stuff. We're not gonna drink your water, eat your food. We're not gonna walk through your crops. We're just gonna pass through. You know, just let us pass through. All right. You can finish at verse 18.
Numbers 20, verse 18. And Edom said to him, thou shalt not pass by me, lest I come out against thee with the sword.
And in typical Edomite fashion, that's what Esau tells us. Mind you, again, trying to be peaceful. We're trying to just pass through. We don't want no smoke. We're just trying to get to our land. We'll leave you alone. But, you know, remember, Esau was blessed with the sword. Why was he blessed with the sword? Because he mad because he gave up his birthright to Jacob, who later became Israel, which we already know this. And when you're blessed with the sword, that's why Esau's so good with warfare. He don't care what he got to do.
Right.
He'll kill himself to win a war. You know, he don't care. Like, he'll do it. Like, you think Ishmael crazy. It's the wild man. And he wild. Don't get me wrong. But like Esau, no, that really is his blessing. Like, he's different. Like, you know how like you might fight somebody. And with us, it's like there's just certain things you just like, I'm not doing that. Or like, nah, this ain't worth it. Oh, for Esau, it's worth it. He'll do whatever he got to do to win. So he saw this and said, you can't pass through here. I'll kill you. He ain't coming through here. That's who he is. That's that. Even back, like, I mean, even back then, mind you, it says Edom, you know, Edomites, these are descendants of Esau. So this is already past all that. It's already in their spirit, like, the Israelites are coming through. What? Man, Scoot, I'll kill you right now. That's them. It was even then. I just want to say that real quick. For the sake of time, 17. For the sake of time, we'll just read the rest in the English, and then we'll finish up with the prayers. So you can just keep reading that.
Numbers chapter 20, verse 19. And the children of Israel said unto him, we will go by the highway. And if I and my cattle drink of thy water, then I will pay. I will only, without doing anything else, go through all my feet.
So we're still trying to plead with him, like, look, man, like we're just trying to pass through. Keep going.
And he said, thou shalt not go through. And Edom came out against him with much people and with a strong hand.
So Esau is like, I told you no. And if you come through here, I'm going to kill you. He did not care. That's like we, mind you, I mean, we know why, but technically these are, it sounds crazy. This is technically our brother.
Right.
Technically, right? But guess what? Didn't care. Didn't care. It was like, nah, I ain't come through it. Why you even hate us? You hate us because we're better than you. That's really what it comes down to. They actually did a study on that. Racism, especially from white people, it all comes down to jealousy.
All right.
When you look at Esau as a whole, I'm talking about all of them, the Europeans, the Jewish, all of them, how they are able to thrive in this world is by taking from others and oppressing others. That's what they do. They see what you got and say, damn, that's nice. Let me get that. Not share it. Let me get that. And that's how they live. Here in America, when you pay, I'm gonna bring it up right now. We were talking about it earlier. There's a community in Lakewood, New Jersey, and it's called the Orthodox Jewish community. And they come in here, right? And they said it's one of the fastest growing communities in America right now. They all live on welfare. They have anywhere from 7 to 17 kids per family, mind you. They come in, they've opened up their own kosher stores. They have their own police force, for those of y'all who don't know, right? Who governs their little town. And they push everybody out because that's what they call us, the Goyim, right? And then to make matters worse, they have Jewish men who have came in and they're on the school boards. I think it's like roughly 80 to 90% of the school board is now Jewish, and they have the right to like vote, for like school funds, stuff like that. And they are taking the fundings from all the surrounding schools and putting it into their private Jewish communities and their schools so they can read the Talmud off every day, which is disgusting if you know what's in the Talmud. I only read like maybe 2 things in there, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. It's wild. One of the things that they have in there is that the Goyim, as which they call us, right? It is not, pretty much, it's not a sin to sexually assault a woman if she's not Jewish.
And you don't got to marry her.
Yeah, you don't got to marry her. You can do whatever you want to her. It's not a sin because she's cattle. That's one of the things that they when they be in them little congregations reading the Talmud, that's what they reading. Like, oh, okay, I can do whatever I want. It's actually been said 61% of Israeli men do not believe in rape. Like, as in they don't understand the concept. To them, it's like, I can do what I want. What are you talking about? What sexual? You guys have rights? What? You're Goyim. What are you talking about? You're cattle.
They'd be like, oh, what word is that?
Yeah,
are you speaking that Goyim tongue? I don't know.
Yeah, they don't care.
It's crazy.
It's really crazy, but that's what they be reading all day. And what funds them is taxes. Mind you, they don't work. So when you pay your taxes, when they take money out of your account every single time, when they tax you for getting a bottle of soda at a gas station, all your tax dollars are going to funding these people so that they can live free. They don't go to work. They asked one of the dudes, like, oh, what do you do for work? How are you able to afford so many kids? He said, yeah, because God. I'm like, huh? What do you do for work? I'm a caretaker. What he's really telling you is he just chill at home with his kids all day. That's it.
That's crazy.
That's what he does.
I'm a caretaker.
that's straight up what he said. You can find the video. Like he said, I'm
a caretaker.
And then like the dude straight up asked him, he's like, do you think that the American tax dollars help you? He's like, yes. He don't give a damn. Like he don't give a damn. And let you linger too long in that community, they call the cops on you. Their cops, not the cops you know of. They have their own Jewish police district. It's crazy. And I remember it was one, the dude went up to one of the stores like, hey, can I buy something from here? He said, you're working class? No. And he's like, really? I can't. He's like, yeah, if you don't leave, I'll sue you. He's like, sue? Like, Just wanted a bottle of water, bro. What are you talking about?
Like, I'm gonna call my lawyer.
Yeah, right.
But Uncle Joe, that nigga, a lawyer's uncle. Like,
no, for real.
Like,
But that's them. That's them, and that is what's happening, and that's where your money is going. All right, mind you, black people, don't let black people get on welfare. Oh yeah, we're lazy and we're ignorant and we don't know nothing. Yeah, you know how that goes. But my whole point is, these are the synagogues of Satan. Man. This is what we're dealing with. That's their whole thing. Steal from everybody else so that they can live comfortably. They don't give a damn. That's why you shouldn't want to save these people, man.
Right.
You think just because you work with Joe Schmo down at the DMV or whatever, like, yeah, me and Bill, we're good friends. I don't give a damn about you. You want to know why? Because even if you're a poor white person, poor white people still are able to thrive off of racism because the system was built for them. It could be if me and a white person walk down the street and we get into our cars and we go through a predominantly white neighborhood, I'm going to look sketchy. Mind you, he got like 40 kilos of coke in his freaking car, but ain't nobody going to sit here and pull him over because he's white. He will always be given the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
He will always be looked at, it's such a shame what happened. Like, y'all ever see like when a black person committed a crime, they make sure to put his mugshot up there. When a white person created a crime, it's like they go and find like a college graduation picture of him smiling, like, mind you, he's a school shooter. Like that, it's like, oh,
come on, man.
Or like the time they brought the school shooter to Burger King. He's like, what? This dude just killed people, and it's like, we got to make sure he gets fed. He probably
not gonna feed you when you get to that jail, buddy.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, he probably had a poor upbringing. Okay, tell you something. A lot of black people had some pretty bad upbringings. Maybe I'm just ignorant. Somebody please show me anywhere where a black person shot up a school. I'm still waiting.
Right.
They like to say that, oh yeah, black people make up 13% of the population, but we commit 50% of the crimes, which actually is inaccurate. A quick Google search will actually show you that. And it actually says that no, we're arrested more,
right,
because we're overly policed. That's why. But we don't commit most of the crimes in America. Right. Do you want to know who does? It's white Americans. Do you want to know who leads in sexual assault crimes in America? 91% of them are white men.
Right. 91% is crazy.
91%. That's a 91. But black people, Hispanics are taking your jobs.
Black people.
Yeah. Like, but that's Esau. What we call him, a professional victim. Esau is the type of person to steal from you, and then when you defend yourself, they're like, what are you doing?
Degree of victimology.
Yeah. Or they cried on with the white woman tears. Can't do nothing wrong. Oh my gosh, he looked at me a certain way. It's like, well, bitch, you hit him with a car. Excuse my language, but like this is real life. Like, it's like, oh, like you were on his property, ma'am. Well,
but did he have to yell at me?
Yeah, they start crying. It's like, what? Salaki. You can keep reading that. Oh,
the car.
Numbers chapter 20, verse 21.
Go ahead.
Thus Edom refused to give Israel passage through his border. Wherefore Israel turned away from him.
So we got to leave. Mind you, we wasn't going to do nothing, but Esau hated us that much. He's like, no, I ain't going to let you pass. You keep going.
And the children of Israel, even the whole congregation, journeyed from Kadesh and came unto Mount Hor.
Okay, I think that's like Mount Hor is like, it actually says it in the next one. Yeah, it's like on the coast. So pretty much we had to go around. We couldn't go through, making things harder, right? You can keep going.
Number chapter 20, verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in Mount Hor by the coast of the land of Edom, saying, Aaron shall be gathered unto his people, for he shall not enter into the land which I have given unto the children of Israel, because ye rebelled against my word at the border of Meribah.
Yeah, this is it's a little rough. But yeah, verse 24, Aaron shall be gathered unto his people, for he shall not enter into the land which I have given unto the children of Israel, because ye rebelled against my word at the water of Meribah. How do I say this? We speak about this a lot.
Right.
This is why you got to strive for perfection, because Christ is coming back. Don't get it twisted. There's going to be a time, Lord allow, Christ come back. And if we're fortunate enough to still be alive when he does, it might be our next generation or the next one. I don't know. Hopefully we don't got to wait that long, but you don't want to be that brother or that sister that Christ come back, and because you had all the time to get right, but you just still sinning, still don't want to come to the high holy days, still don't want to eat, stop eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. Some of y'all talking about, I die for the crab legs. Y'all just love them damn crab legs.
Literally, you're going to die.
You're gonna die, because Christ's gonna come back, and then when you finally see it, it's hey, Christ's gonna look at you like, wasn't you the dude that was watching porn last night?
Hey, bro, you the seafood boil. Okay.
Oh yeah, you the seafood boiled bandit. Oh yeah, I seen your TikToks. Yeah.
I seen your TikTok.
I see your TikTok.
I seen your TikTok.
It's like, oh yeah, you
Are you the dude that be mukbanging with octopus and crab and crawfish? I hate seeing the mukbang. I'm not gonna lie, because it's just like you're eating a cockroach. Like,
yeah, you're eating it's a sea cockroach.
Stomach hurt.
No, that's yeah, no, you're right though. That's what they do, and then it's like it's gonna be too late.
Serious, bro.
Or they do the on them little, like, I don't know if I could do it with this, but it's like they have them little mukbangs like, hey, we're gonna try this today. They do this shit.
Oh, the
little
ASMR.
Yeah.
Or some ASMR is like I'll fall asleep to ASMR.
But like that stuff, like that, yeah, crazy, yeah. Like, but you see, we're talking about it. I know we're saying like in a joking manner, but then guess what? Those the same people who gonna die in the lake of fire. I'm just being real with you. You gonna be the same person because you can't stop loving white women.
Right.
You're gonna die.
Right.
Because birthdays are that important to you. But I gotta celebrate the kids. It's for the kids. No, it's for you. Stop with that. It's for the kids. No, the kids, let me tell you something. Most kids don't even give a damn about their birthday. Like, for real. They just want like cake and ice cream. Like, you can give that to them any day. Like, it don't have to be a birthday. You're doing it for you.
Right.
That's what you're celebrating Christmas, because you're doing it for you. You still want to get tattoos. You still want to have interracial marriages. You still want to eat like disgusting things, because yeah, a lot of that stuff, it's really a roach. Like, if you ever like looked at a lobster, look at a lobster and then look at a roach. Look at a crab. A crab look like a big ass spider.
For real.
Like, it looked freaky, and you eating it. Y'all be in there with the butter just
going crazy.
But that's you though. That's you. And I know it sounds like silly, but it's something as simple as that might stop you from getting into the kingdom, because look what just happened. Mind you, both of these men, I'll be real with you, way more righteous than a lot of us.
Right.
And then look what happened. Because, like, you know how disheartening that must, like, could you read verse 24 one more time?
Numbers chapter 20, verse 24. Aaron shall be gathered unto his people, for he shall not enter into the land which I have given unto the children of Israel, because ye rebelled against my word at the water of Meribah.
That's hard to hear, man. I would be livid, but at the same time, can I be? I mean, I disobeyed the Most High.
Right.
That's what we're trying to stop you from doing, man. Like, you can live without crab legs. I promise you. You can live without pork bacon. Beef bacon tastes better anyway.
Fire.
No, for real. I didn't even know about beef bacon until I came into the truth. I'm like, they got beef bacon? I've been eating leather turkey bacon for God knows how long. Now, you mean
leather turkey bacon?
Like, Salakia, I know there's some good turkey bacon out there, but
no, it's really not. Turkey bacon tastes like you're chewing on the balloon. Right. Turkey bacon sucks.
So get beef bacon, man. It tastes better. It's better for you. It's less sodium. But you want pork that bad. You want ham hocks in your collard greens. You can just put turkey neck bones in there. You good. You want it that bad. Especially for the brothers. Look, lust is a hell of a demon. That's a hell of a demon. I think that's the main one that really get brothers. Akim, we have 12 whole tribes of Israelite women. Akim, take your pick. Like, whatever you like. You like them short, tall, slim, thick, slim, thick. You like them with long hair, like whatever. You like light skin, you like dark skin, you like brown skin, like whatever you like. There is a sister somewhere that looks like that, and you out here trying to blow the back of a flat back Edomite woman. What is wrong with you?
Build like a double quarter pounder with cheese.
Just come on, like That's the reality, though. That's the reality. That like I know, like we're really not joking about it. We're just saying it in like a silly way, but it's the truth, though. Like this is what's going on. Like there's a brother out there right now that is so far gone in the coonism that he's just like, I love these white women because black women are ghetto, and then he get like with the most ratchet white woman ever, like or Salakia for my Hispanic brothers and sisters out there. I know about that Mehu Hara Rasa. I know about that. I know about that caste system built by the Spaniards, that colorism. I know about it. And I know how your mothers be teaching you, oh, yeah, get with the blonde hair, blue-eyed white woman so that you can have pretty babies. Yeah, I know all about that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do that mess. And then y'all be wondering, like, why does my baby don't look Latino no more? They look white. Well, no shit.
First of all, it's probably not even your baby. She probably cheating on you.
Probably, yeah. Probably not even your baby. You see what I mean, though? Like, but that's real, though. And you gonna give it up for the kingdom?
For Teresa.
That's crazy.
Teresa.
Crazy. If I may, damn right, Nah, for real. Like, come on, man. There's always a better alternative to what you might like. Whatever. I don't know. Like, but to give it up for the kingdom, it's sad. And we about to read it right now. You can go to verse 25 out.
Numbers chapter 20, verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
Take Aaron and Eleazar his son and bring them up unto Mount Hor,
Mm-hmm.
and strip Aaron of his garments,
Mm-hmm.
and put them upon Eleazar his son, and Aaron shall be gathered unto his people and shall die there.
Keep going.
Verse 27.
Mm-hmm.
And Moses did as the Lord commanded. And they went up into Mount Hor in the sight of all the congregation.
Mm-hmm.
And Moses stripped Aaron of his garments and put them upon Eleazar his son. And Aaron died there at the top of the mount. And Moses and Eleazar came down from the mount.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 29. And when all the congregation saw that Aaron was dead, they mourned for Aaron 30 days, even all the house of Israel.
That didn't need to happen.
Right.
That didn't need to happen. Eleazar lost his pops too soon. Why? Remember, I'm going to keep saying it over and over again. Your actions don't just affect you. They affect everyone around you. Because, and I'll just read it real quick, right? In verse 23, where it says, and the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in Mount Hor by the coast of the land of Edom, saying, Aaron shall be gathered unto his people, and he shall not enter into the land which I have given unto the children of Israel, because ye rebelled against my word at the water of Meribah. Because of their decision, Aaron did not make it into the kingdom.
Right.
That's sad. All that hard work that was done for all this time, getting us all up out of Egypt, dealing with our nonsense, dealing with the constant complaining and all that, and then you right at the finish line up, and because of your decision, your brother could not make it. Your nephew lost his father, and the whole nation of Israel mourned because Aaron was a good man. was a good man. You know, they made their mistakes, but they look righteous brothers, man. It didn't need to happen. It's sad. That's really sad when you really think about it.
Right.
You know, don't be that. Don't be that. Because I know a lot of you, you know, you get into this mindset like, you know, I'm gonna take a shortcut, or I don't know if I want to do this right now. I don't know. You sin or you disobey an order. Yeah, you might not give a damn about yourself. But what about your daughter? What about your son? What about a brother in the school? You might be best friends with that brother. And he has to pay the price for your school.
Right.
Your father, your mother, anybody, right? Like, we all got somebody that we care about. And I just couldn't imagine doing something that didn't even affect me. It affected a loved one that had nothing to do with what I did.
Right.
That's happened a lot of times in the Bible, man. You don't want that, man. You got anything?
Come on, like you said, your actions affect everybody around you. You know what I'm saying? And the only solution for your actions to stop affecting everybody else is for you to get, or excuse my language, it's for you to die. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says, if thy right hand offend thee, then cut it off. You know what I'm saying? Like in the book of Joshua is a famous account of a brother who was told to not go into Babylon and take anything. So guess what? He started taking stuff, and guess what? The army of Israel started dying. So you know what the Lord told Joshua to do? Take Achan, his wife, his kids, his cattle, everything that he owned, and take it outside the camp, stone them, and then burn them. You know what I'm saying? So instead of you having to be put to death by the Lord, how about you just not do what, you know what I'm saying? How about you just not sin?
Right.
I'm saying, because ultimately, like you're saying, your sin is causing everybody else to err. You're like a cancer. Now your demon is spreading. You know what I'm saying? Now because you don't know how to communicate and you don't know how to deal with your emotions as a man. You know what I'm saying? You're angry. Now your demon is jumping on everybody else. Now everybody else angry. Now brothers is dying. Now brothers got is discourse within the camp. You know what I'm saying? So you either get right or, you know what I'm saying? So like the Lord deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like a cancer. And we can't have cancer in here. This body has to stay fit and perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like
no, you're absolutely right, because it is a cancer. I'm paraphrasing when the Lord tells you, I'd rather you change your evil, wicked ways, lest he got to get rid of you.
Right.
The Lord doesn't take pleasure in destroying you. He would actually rather you turn from what you were and become better. But if you can't, it's like he has to kill you. Like Salakia, like I know that sounds crazy to some people, but it has to happen. Like if you live in a neighborhood and there's a child molester going around molesting a whole bunch of children, and he's just not being stopped, it's like he done went to jail, somehow got out, still doing it, right? At some point, it's like, hey, you got to die, like straight up, because your demon. This is how demons work. Demons love company. Demons don't like to be alone. And sadly, like something as simple as that, like a lot of people who are in the LGBTQ community and stuff, it's already been stated that a lot of them were assaulted when they were younger.
Right.
It's like your brain, I think your brain is not fully developed, and it's like something that shocking happened to you at such a young age, and it messes with you. You either become gay, or you might be hypersexual, or you might turn into a predator yourself,
right,
because it was done to you. So the Lord can't have that. So he gotta, like you said, he gotta cut out the cancer. It's the same thing with Esau. Some of y'all want to save Esau so bad. Esau don't want saving. Esau didn't even want his birthright. And the Lord knew that, because the Lord knows you when you're in the womb. He knew the nature of Esau when he was already in there. That's why he was like, you know what? I know the tradition, I'm paraphrasing. The tradition is to have the older brother, inherit the blessing. But
right.
Lord knew, like, he not fit for that. Jacob, on the other hand, that's a man who can inherit it. And sure enough, that's what happened. Because remember, Esau was hungry. And Jacob straight up went up to him and was like, hey, like, I'll give you some food, but you got to give me your blessing. He ain't trick him. He ain't fight Esau for the blessing.
Right.
Like, he didn't steal it. No, Esau agreed to it right there because he didn't care until it was gone. Then it was, now you hate Jacob for thousands and thousands of years. Your descendants still hate us because why? You weren't fit to rule the kingdom. Now you hate us. Guess what? Edomites are a cancer. A weapon of mass, all the weapons of mass destruction are usually made by an Edomite.
Think about it. They had that movie Oppenheimer.
Right.
Who built the was it the atomic bomb or nuclear bomb? I forgot which one it was, but it's one of them. He did that. Even like something is like some of the guns that you hear, like a Gatling gun, or like a howitzer. A howitzer is German. That's what that is. Germans are white.
Right.
A Gatling, I believe that's either Italian or German. I forgot which one. I'm not too privy on my knowledge on all the guns and stuff, but I do know a lot of them have European names because they're the ones that make those things. They make those missiles. They make these aircraft. Like you go to, you hear about the aircraft and ships. Like for example, like in like the Navy and stuff, they're all named after old dead white men. The U.S. Truman, USS Dwight D. Eisenhower, who was a known racist, like a known racist. That's what they're based off of. Everything that's meant to destroy traces back to the so-called Europeans, Edomites. So guess what the Lord got to do? He got to get rid of them. He got to get rid of them. Y'all want to save them? No, the Lord's like, look, y'all doing too freaking much.
Right.
And that's why these wars are starting. Because now it's the whole planet now. It's the whole planet. The Iranians getting tired of them. You know, China been tired of them. Even their own brothers. Russia don't even like other Edomites. Like, they tired. They like, man, all y'all do is just kill and take over everything. We got to put a stop to you. But it ain't them. That's the Lord putting that spirit on them. So if you want to side with Esau, okay. Just know that Esau's time is short.
Right.
He don't got that much longer. If you want to side with them, okay, you're going to die with them. That's just a warning, straight up. So, you got anything before we continue?
Law, sir.
You can go to Numbers chapter 21.
Numbers chapter 21, verse 1. And when King Arad the Canaanite, which dwelt in the south, heard tell that Israel came by the way of the spies, then he fought against Israel and took some of them prisoners.
Mm.
And Israel vowed a vow unto the Lord and said, if thou wilt indeed deliver this people into my hand, then I will utterly destroy their city.
Mm.
And the Lord hearkened to the voice of Israel and delivered up the Canaanites, and they utterly destroyed them and their cities. And he called the name of the place Hormah.
Mm-hmm.
And they journeyed from Mount Hor by the way of the Red Sea to compass the land of Edom. And the soul of the people was much discouraged because of the way. Numbers 21, verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
And the people spake against God and against Moses, wherefore have ye brought us up out of Egypt to die in the wilderness? For there is no bread, neither there any water, and our soul loatheth this like bread.
You can stop right there for a second. Salaki. Y'all keep seeing the same thing happen every time. This is why the Lord wanted Moses to speak to the rock. Because even after all this, we are still being ignorant and doubting the Most High. Even now, throughout everything, we're already out of Egypt, y'all. We're in the land of Canaan now. We couldn't get through Esau's land, so we had to go around. We made it. Aaron just died. And we're still. Are y'all? I hope y'all like really understanding like what's going on. I'm getting mad reading it.
They know.
Like you go through all that. Aaron was Moses' brother, y'all. Aaron just died from a mistake that Moses. And we're still complaining. That's all right, though. Go ahead and read the next verse, Baba Kasha.
Chapter 21, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord sent fiery serpents among the people, and they bit the people, and much people of Israel died.
And you're probably wondering, like, man, I know some of y'all who are not in the school, y'all like, man, this the God y'all serve? Your God killing y'all. It's like, yeah, because if you actually pay attention, all the times we're actually supposed to do what we're supposed to do, you know, when we do that, we live. We do pretty damn good.
Right.
You know, there's some bad in the Bible about what we did, but there's a lot of good too. I mean, look what happened when we actually hearkened unto the words of the Most High. We were conquering nations. We were the most powerful nation at one point. You know, every brother, like you in the land of milk and honey. You got all your cattle. You got your sheep. You got like you good. You know, you can go walk down. You know, see, brother, hey, what's going on, man? Like, you know, you could leave your doors unlocked damn near because it was just so, everything was what it was supposed to be. But every time we decide to not listen to the Most High, aka sin, something bad happens. And sin, I mean, when you think about it, yeah, Lord tell you, hey, don't eat that because it can kill you. But I love bacon. But I love it, Lord. You know what? About to eat this here pork belly right now. I'm gonna have me some carnitas. So I'm gonna have. Now you overweight. Now you, I don't understand. I got heart problems because you love pork, nigga.
Now you sweat gravy.
God,
bro.
Like that's what you love, but that's what you wanted though. That's what you wanted. You know, you don't want to listen to the God that's telling you how to live. No, I love pork bacon. I'm willing to die for it, and you will. You will. I love birthdays. Even though it's not my birthday, I love birthdays. You know what? My children are going to celebrate their birthday. Not because they want to. Your kids don't even give a damn. For real. Like, put a toy in front of them, they good. But no, you're going to celebrate it for you. It's in you. You want to celebrate the birthday. That's you. Little do you know, birthdays are a sin.
Right.
It's a pagan holiday. The only time birthday is mentioned in the Bible is when somebody dies, ironically, right? But then it's also stated that when you celebrate a birthday, you actually worship yourself as a god. That's the root of it. That's why the Lord don't, like you said earlier, a jealous God, right?
Right.
Lord don't want you doing that, but you want to do it. Okay, no sweat. Now you wondering why your kids hate you. I don't know. Like, I don't know what happened. You probably don't even talk to your kids like that. You probably beat the hell out of them all year, and then it's like, it's your birthday.
Like, hold on, bro. You like me?
Yo, here confused. Like,
hold on, my birthday.
What? Or
they coming to bring the cake. The kid like, oh,
yep, for real. Or like, what's the Mother's Day?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Half of y'all don't talk to y'all moms, or y'all treat your moms like crap, and then it's like, give her a card. Hey, happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Or half the mothers don't deserve it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Before he was born, she didn't had like 3 abortions before he was born, bro. She was a mother. She was supposed to be a mother. You might be her oldest, but you're not her first. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Half of your mothers don't deserve it. Half of your mothers are single mothers and doing it on their own because they are monsters.
Mm-hmm.
And half of your fathers don't deserve it either because they don't know how to keep their rod in their pants or stay with a woman.
Yep.
But on Mother's Day and Father's Day, they're the best parent in the world,
yep.
and they don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? They don't deserve it.
That's why we don't honor this stuff, man. But you see, like brother said, we're morons. Like it. No, we are. I'm gonna be real with you. We are. And that's why we're teaching you to listen to the Most High. We done it all, y'all. We done it all. We tried everything else. We tried sinning. We tried having kings. We tried mingling with the other nations. We tried it all. I think it's about time to realize, hey, you know what we're doing doesn't work. How about we actually listen to the Most High? And you hear me out. Maybe things might work out. It worked out for a lot of us that came into school. We all come from different backgrounds, and I think that everybody who stayed in the school, our life has actually gotten better. Now this isn't like, this isn't Aladdin where you just like rub a lamp and then it's like a genie grants your wishes or whatever. No, we still in captivity. It is what it is. But now you are with brothers and sisters who are like-minded. You're in a safe community. We can actually hang out with your brothers and not worry about the worldly things that happens out there.
Right.
And God forbid if anybody did try to do like sin or whatever, they will be held accountable so that it doesn't continue. Out in the world, your mama done cheated on your daddy like 3 times. and he's still to the back. And here, no. You out in the world, you'll have a friend who likes to sleep with other men's wives. The only reason he hasn't slept with yours is because he didn't get the chance to. And here, hell no.
Right.
You getting kicked out. Salakia. You not thriving in here with that mess. There is no celebrating no birthdays. We are not going to be eating, pagan things, and we're not doing none of that stuff. Guess what? We've been did that, and look where we're at now. It's sad. So we got to do better. Salakia. We'll wrap it up. You can end at 17, so you start at Numbers 20, 21 and 7.
Numbers chapter 21, verse 7. Therefore, the people came to Moses and said, we have sinned. We have spoken against the Lord and against thee. Pray unto the Lord that he take away the serpents from us. Moses prayed for the people. Verse 8. And the Lord said unto Moses, make thee a fiery serpent and set it upon a pole. And it shall come to pass that everyone that is bitten when looketh upon it shall live. And Moses made a serpent of brass, put it upon a pole. And it came to pass that if a serpent had bitten any man, when he beheld the serpent of brass, he lived. Numbers chapter 21, verse 10. And the children of Israel set forward and pitched in Oboth. And they journeyed from Oboth and pitched at Abarim, and the wilderness which is before Moab, toward the sunrise. Numbers chapter 21, verse 12. From thence they removed and pitched in the valley of Zared. From thence they removed and pitched on the other side of Arnon, which is the wilderness that cometh out of the coast of the Amorites. For Arnon is the border of Moab, between Moab and the Amorites. Numbers chapter 21, verse 14. Wherefore it is said in the book of the wars of the Lord, what he did in the Red Sea and in the brooks of Arnon. Verse 15. And at the stream of the brooks that goeth down to the dwelling of Ar, and lieth upon the border of Moab. And from thence they went to Beer. That is the well where the Lord spake unto Moses, gather the people together, and I will give them water. Numbers chapter 21, verse 17. Then Israel sang this song, spring up, O well, sing ye unto it.
Okay, so we'll end it there. You got anything up?
Well, sir. Or so, like, if I may,
Go ahead.
man, what you say? I'm saying, especially when it comes to the people who's trying to save your life. I'm saying one day a lot of brothers who walk past us at camp are going to regret that they denied or, spoke bitterly against the truth. I'm saying, or brothers who came in here and quote unquote had a bad experiences, which is completely false. You can't have a bad experience in here. You only come in here with bad intentions. You know what I'm saying? So beware to anybody who has ever felt like, they have the right to say anything against the priests and prophets of God, commanding Junior Hana, all the men under him. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord absolutely dwells with the ISUBK. You know what I'm saying? In the same way you spoke against Moses and Aaron, it's exactly what you're doing when you speak against the truth, man. So watch what you say, because it's going to come back to bite you. Salakia.
Damn right. That's for real. Trust me, we've seen it in real time. There was a time, this was like earlier, a few years ago. I think the video still might be up. There was I want to say it was an Edomite, and I think I was speaking. Long story short, he, calling us every slur out there, typical stuff, right? You want to know what ended up happening? We didn't have to do nothing. He got his ass whooped. It was actually a vendor right next to us is an Isupk brother. The Edomite got so mad, he didn't do nothing to us, but he tried to attack the vendor. I remember he smacked the hell out of him upside the head with a Coca-Cola can. And then other people came in and they started beating him up too. And by the time he was done, it was like a cartoon. Like he was like laid out, like upside down. And I just remember, like, because I was still like a young officer at that time. And, like what you're saying right now, I was taught very early on, like, you're going to see what happens to the people that that mock, the prophets of God. And I seen it in real time. I'm like, wow, Most High in Christ.
Y'all seen it too.
Mm-hmm.
That boy over there in some car, the popsicle. I've seen it too. He was speaking against this truth. Now look at him, crying, begging for counsel. You know what I'm saying? So just be aware about what you say. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to learn how to shut your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have no business speaking against his work because you don't understand at all. You don't understand the trials and tribulations that Moses and Aaron went through trying to get us out of Egypt. You don't understand how stressful it was having to deal with hard-headed Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. I brought this out one time. Just imagine having to try and give a Benjamin brother an order and he talking that mess in that heavy accent. You know what I'm saying? This is just who Moses and Aaron was dealing with. I ain't gonna do the accent because I ain't finna get you. But just think about you telling this brother like, hey, I need you to go help take down the tabernacle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just talking that mess. Just imagine what they had to go through. Just imagine how hard. This is the hardest job on earth. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this to be like, oh, look at me, I'm doing the hardest job on earth. I'm trying to tell you, to warn you to not speak against the hardest job on earth because you couldn't do it. If you could have did it, you would have been here. But you're not. And you can't. If Moses and Aaron, if the Lord wanted to choose somebody that wasn't Moses and Aaron, he would have chose someone that wasn't Moses or Aaron. Right. So for you to speak against them, or you're speaking against the Lord's will, the Lord don't play with it. So again, just be careful what you say, please.
No, for real.
Why?
No, it really is what you brought out was heavy because it ain't we don't say this stuff like to sound cocky or to boast or anything like that. No, it really is the hardest job because in a sense of I think we do this strictly like of course we're listening to the Most High, but this is really like off of our own faith. Like this is off of our own faith and fear of the Most High.
Right.
At any given point, there's been many, you can stop. I'll be honest with you. I'll be super brotherly with you right now. I'm not going to chase you. Straight up. I'm not. If you want to leave, look, I'm not saying that to like be rude or nothing. I'm just being real with you. Like I've seen too many brothers who come into this school who I'm talking about they lost everything. And they still here. Like I ain't gonna get all into it, but like you have your talks with the Akim and stuff, and it's like, man,
damn,
like you still here throughout all that,
right?
And then this dude gonna leave because you didn't like to be told what to do,
because you couldn't take a trash can out of the trash can, walk 30 feet to the trash can, and come back. Man, get out of here.
That was so hard for you. Throwing out a pizza box.
You're gonna tell me to go take things. I was no man. I'm grown, man.
Yeah, you
obviously not, because only a baby would complain about having to do chores.
No, seriously. No, for real. Like that's really what it is. You mad because we told you to throw out a pizza box. Okay, so sorry for trying to keep the place clean.
That's a lot, brother. I apologize, brother. That's so much of a burden. I should have never asked you to do that.
Yeah, there's still officers like it don't matter. Like they said, the best officer is the best trooper. You want to know why? It don't matter what your rank is. You still gonna take orders. Commanding General Yohana is governing the nation of Israel right now, but guess what? He still got to listen to Most High. He still got to listen to Christ. Like he can't just go off and do his own thing. He still has to adhere to the Bible. Right. Okay, and all the captains, guess what? They still got to listen to the generals. The generals still got to listen to Commander General Yohana. All the 5,000 still got to listen to the captains. All the 1,000 still got to listen to the 5,000. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all got to listen to somebody.
Right.
And then, I mean, you do it anyway. You go to work. You listen to some white man tell you what to do. You still pay your taxes. You still going to pay that car note. You still going to pay that phone bill. Because if you don't, there's going to be consequences, and you're not going to have that luxury of having the things that you have right now.
Right.
So, oh my gosh, you had to take out the trash. Ooh, give a damn.
I think that's it right there. People don't see the consequence of disobeying an order until they actually do it.
Yep.
You don't understand how heavy it is for you to be an insubordinate. Insubordinate meaning you do what you want to do, and then here you can't do what you want
to do. Yeah, that makes you upset.
You know what I'm saying? I would not like that. I love the work. I would be asleep right now. I ain't gonna lie. But because I get orders to come and do Sabbath service, and I love my job and I love my people, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get up. Yeah. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep after this. Cool.
Yeah.
It's like I can't make. I'm tired. I did a whole bunch of nothing on Friday, sir. I'm so sleepy. I can't make it.
No, I get it.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real. Like it's just really like it sounds silly, but like brothers don't. We could be doing anything else. You heard us say it before. We could be doing anything else right now. You think I don't want to go to sleep? Yeah, I want to go to sleep. But this is what we signed up for. This is what we chose to do.
I love it. Wouldn't trade it for nothing.
Somebody got to do it. And don't ever think, well, I'll just end it with this, right? Christ had 12 disciples, and one of them was a traitor, and he knew it. Just think about that. A perfect brother. And he only had, realistically, 11 men that really followed him. Right. Just 11. That's it. And he was the greatest man to walk the planet. So, yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Right.
You can take an order or two. There were men, as we just read, who, in my opinion, I think was more righteous than a lot of us. Because I'll be honest, I don't know. You know, maybe the Lord knows something I don't know. I don't know if I could have the patience that Aaron and Moses had. And if I was Moses, I would have been so heartbroken to know that I messed up and my brother died because of my screw up.
I had to take his garments off of him. I had to do it. And then watch him die.
Like no one thinks of that.
Oh my God.
And you had to look. He had to look at his nephew. You had to look at Eleazar and put it on him. And everybody wept about Aaron because everybody loved Aaron, man. That was a good man. Come on, man. Look, it's time to lock in, y'all.
Right.
Like, if you didn't believe us, then please believe us now, because it's only getting worse. Everything that we said that was going to happen happened and is happening. Okay, so if you want to go out to the club and sleep with whoever, okay. Hey, look, all I can say is at this point, Lord be with you, because there is going to come a time Christ is going to come back and he's going to know who's who. And I don't know about you. I want to get on a chariot. I want my family to get on a chariot. I want the brothers in here and the sisters in here to get on a chariot. I don't want to be stuck here when them nuclear missiles are coming. And I'm like, damn. I'm going to be looking up like, oh, I guess I wasn't that righteous, man.
So you're gonna be seeing everybody else in the class getting beamed up, and you're going to be like,
it's like, oh, it's like that William Dafoe meme.
hold on, mine's not working. Hold on.
Like you over here trying. You seen that meme? It's like William Dafoe, and he like looking up at the sky. He like, oh, or whatever.
Oh yeah.
He like, that's gonna be you. You gonna be like, damn. And it's just a missile. You like, oh well, try again if I get reincarnated. But I don't want that, man. Nah, I'm trying to get there, man.
Right.
I don't want to be here. I hate this place. Slacky. Actually, fuck that Slacky. I hate this place. Like,
right.
I hate it here, and you should too. Slacky. That's all I got. So we're gonna close the class. Oh, what you got?
Grab that mic.
Oh, the mic.
So like I have a question. If I may read this verse of Romans chapter 15 and 4.
Go ahead.
Romans chapter 15 and 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning,
Right.
that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
Absolutely. Everything is documented for a reason.
Right.
It's actually been stated that, I'm paraphrasing, it is better to learn from other people's mistakes than to learn from your own.
Right.
Like, for example, you sitting here and you were told, I don't know, something ridiculous. Hey, don't walk in that ditch or you're gonna fall and die. And us being us, man, I can make it through the ditch. And then you see somebody do it, and then they fall through. You go, oh, okay, I'm not gonna do that. That's being wise. It's not wise. Going and walking through the ditch anyway, and then when you're in there, you're like, oh crap. I should listen to my Ottawa. I'm falling. My leg broken. I can't get out now. That's a fool. Don't be a fool. Everything was written in here for a reason. I get vexed reading like about Aaron and Moses because I couldn't imagine. But it also allows for me to see it with a sense of empathy. Like them brothers went through a lot, man. They went through a lot, and one of them didn't even get to see the kingdom. That's sad. That's sad to hear. And all because of one mistake. So what can you take away from that? with anything you do, if you know, like, hey, I'm supposed to do this to get here, just do it. Just do it. It's not worth the consequences.
Right.
I promise you, like, Aaron did all that and couldn't make it. His son did, his brother did, but he ain't make it. It's not worth it, y'all. Don't do it. And if you choose to, okay, Lord be with you. There's plenty of other examples we can talk about. Lot's wife, how she was told to not look back, and her behind decided to look back, and she got caught in that explosion. And she turned salt. Yeah. Like, oh, yeah, that's important.
Now she's stuck like this forever.
Now she dead. Like them people off in Pompeii, when that volcano went off, and then I don't know what it cremated them. I don't know what the proper terminology for it, but like you can see it. It's like they're like statues. It's like right there. Like that's what happened to her. And Lot just like, I just took like, come on. It ain't worth it. Slack it. That's all I got. But we'll close the class with prayers. The water for everybody that tuned in as usual. God, we're gonna keep pushing this truth out.
Right.
God, we don't have a choice. We got to, because the time is near, and it is more near than what you think. I don't know. Christ might come back today, 10 years from now, or 100. I hope it ain't 100. Please don't be 100. But if it is, hey, at least set your kids up so that they can set their kids up, who might later, who knows, might set you up. Incarnation. I'm just saying, maybe we'll get there. Let's just try, y'all. Let's just try. We tried everything else that didn't work. Let's just try. That's all I'm asking. Salakia, you got anything before we close out?
Lost.
All right. So with that being said, Amijim, just me and here. Sorry, it's me.
Sorry. Players for Allah, which means to Israel.
Sorry, it's me. Sorry. Me. Man of Israel, gird up thy loins and prepare to salute the Torah. Yahba Shem Yahushai Barak Yah.
Yahba Hashem Yahushai Barak Yah. Yahba Hashem Yahushai Barak Yah.
Good. Yeah, got it.
All right, Amadi Wampanya Hagodam. Means to rise, stand, face the east. Going over the prayers in Hebrew and English. Beginning with the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, Abanawa, Sabbath,
Shemayim, Kadash,
Ya,
Isupk,
Hawa,
Malakavka,
Zaka,
Zaka,
Ya,
Ya,
Aisha,
Sha,
Ratza,
Radza,
Kawa, Ya, Hashemayim,
Shemayim,
Lanawa,
Come,
Call,
Call,
Yawam, Salaknawa,
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 Wathinawa,
Wala,
Wala,
Abayanawa,
Yanawa,
Wanasaya one,
Saiwan,
Ball, Sainawa,
Shanawa, Mayan,
Rai, Ya,
Ya,
Ka,
Ka,
Amalakwa,
Malakwa,
Allah, Watapara,
Para,
Walamia,
Amun. Now in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
thy kingdom
thy
come,
will be done
thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts
Forgive our debts
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom
and the power,
and the power
and the glory,
and the glory
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Amen.
Amen. This is the cock the power in Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai,
Hashem Yahushai,
Baruch Shah,
Shah,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Akak,
Akak,
Akak, Rapa'ah, Call Makala,
Komakala,
Call Madawa,
Komakala,
Akak, unto heart,
Har,
Hamat Zariah,
Hamat Zariah,
Akak,
Akak,
Quiet,
Quiet,
Akak,
Akak,
Arakawa,
Kawa,
Tamala,
Talala,
Garshan,
Garshad,
Ba'ashem Yahushai,
Hashem Yahushai,
Wadaman.
the water Amun. Now this is Hakak, which is the power in the English. Yahweh. In the name of
In
Yahushai.
the name of Yahushai,
Please
please
give us the power.
give us the power.
Already. Select it. Oh, okay. Select it.
Like, Mike, you go open the door.
Select it. I'm gonna start from the beginning. Select it. It's the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushua,
Please
please
give us the power.
give us the power,
The power to heal
the power to heal
all manner of sickness,
all manner of sickness,
and all manner of disease.
and all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse
The
lepers.
power to cleanse the
The
lepers,
power to raise the
the
dead.
power to raise the
The
dead,
power against unclean
the
spirits.
power against unclean
To
spirits,
cast them out.
to cast them
In
out.
the name
In the name
of Yahushai.
of Yahushua,
Thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is the blessed Israel in Hebrew. Yahweh,
Select it. Yahweh.
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem.
Yahushua,
Yahushai.
Barak Lanawa,
Rakanawa.
Yeshua,
Yasha'Allah.
Habayah,
Bayah.
Pariam,
Pariam.
Barak,
Barak.
Ba'ashem Yahushua,
Hashem Yahushai.
Wadaman.
The water Amun. What we just said was, Lord,
Lord,
in the name of Yahushai,
in the name of Yahushah,
bless us
bless us
and Israel
and Israel
and the school.
and the school.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushua,
Thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah,
Sha'ah,
Ayanya,
Yanya,
All, Aryam,
Aryam,
Yan,
Ba'ah,
Isaiah,
Zoya,
Isaiah,
Zoya,
Ma'ayin,
Ma'ayin,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
What,
What,
like Aisha,
Aisha,
Samayam,
Yam,
Ratza,
Radza,
Dun,
Dun,
What,
What,
Galka,
Gogolka,
Yanawam,
One,
Marka,
Marka,
Nala'a,
Balaa, One,
Nala'a,
Balaa,
Son,
Shun,
Shawamar,
Shamar,
Allah,
Allah,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Marka,
Marka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Zalka,
Zalka,
Yah,
Yad,
Yamyanka,
Yamyanka,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Shamash,
Shamash,
La'a,
La'ah,
Yakaka,
Yakaka,
Wayaraf,
Wayaraf,
Malayala,
La'ila,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Call,
Call,
Rai,
Rai,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Atnapashka,
Athna, Pasha,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Taza'afka,
Taza'afka,
Abawa'aka,
Ru'afka,
Maida,
Maida,
I,
Wa'id, Abullah. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help coming from the Lord,
My help coming from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth
He
thee
that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall not slumber nor sleep.
shall not slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade
The Lord is thy shade
upon thy right hand.
upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by
The
day,
sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve
The
thee
Lord shall preserve thee
from all
from
evil.
all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time
From
forth
this time forth
and even
and even
forevermore.
forevermore. Forevermore. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim,
Al Dami Alaka.
Al Dami Alakah,
Al Taka Arash.
Al Taka Arash,
Al Tashquat.
Al Tashquat,
Al
Al
Kayana.
Kana,
Yewabika.
Yebika,
Ma.
Yaman,
Yawan.
Yawan,
Rahash.
Rahash,
Laimaka.
Laimaka,
Yaiber Yamwa.
Yar Yamwa,
Sauda.
Sauda,
Waida.
Waida,
Tiswa.
Tiswa,
Al Tiswanika.
Al Tiswanika,
Marwa.
Marla,
Wa.
Wa,
Kakim.
Kakim,
Ya.
Ya,
Zakar.
Iskar,
Masha'ala.
Shemasha'ala,
Alda.
Auda,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Nawa Tiswa.
Watiswa,
Ba.
Ba,
Kadwa.
Kadwa,
Ka.
Aliyah,
Barya.
Barya,
Wathwa.
Rathwood,
Ahoya.
Hoya,
Wam.
Wam,
Shemai.
Shai,
Yam.
Yam,
Abba.
Gawa,
Bulgaria.
War,
Ball.
War, Saki, Gabal,
Waimawan,
Waimawan,
Waimalak,
Malak,
Palashah,
Palashah,
Abia Shabia,
Shabia,
Tons of War,
Tons of War,
Ashawar,
Mashawar,
Galawa,
Lawa,
Aimam,
Imam,
Haiwa,
Haiwa,
Wai,
Wai,
Labunya,
Labunya, Wai,
Salah,
Salah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Lahum,
Kamadia,
Sayah,
Sayah,
Sarah,
Sarah,
Kayabia,
Kayabian,
Barakal,
Barakal,
Koyashwan,
Koyashwan,
Shanmawa,
Shanmawa,
Bayan,
Bayan,
Da'arak,
Dara,
like Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La'adama,
La'adama,
Shaitam,
Shaitam,
the Da,
Da,
Yamawa,
Yamawa,
Iraq, Kazaba,
Kazba,
Kazaba, Zolmanai,
Zolmanai,
Call Nasiakamwa,
Carson, Wa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amaru,
Amaru,
Nayarasha,
Yarasha,
Wa,
Wa,
Na'awa,
Wa,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shaitamwa,
Shaitamwa,
Kagagala,
Gaga,
Kwash,
Kwash,
Lapunya,
Lapunya,
Roaka'a,
Waka'a,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Tabaira,
Yaira,
Wakala Abba,
Abba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Harayan,
Harayan,
Kun,
Kun,
Dardama,
Dama,
Basairu,
Basairu,
Sa,
Sa,
Wapath,
Path,
Tabahalam,
Baalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Punya,
Punya,
Kala One,
Kala One,
Way up a Kwash,
Way Up Kwash,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabash,
Yabash,
Way up Bahawa,
Way Up Bahawa,
Ayah,
Ayah,
Way up Kaparwa,
Way Up Paul,
Way up Badwa,
Way Up Badwa,
Way up Daiwa,
Way Up Daiwa,
Kayata,
Kayata,
Shimka,
Shimka, Yahweh,
Labadka,
Labadka,
Ayukal,
Alcohol,
it's like
so
Aliwan,
Aliwan,
Alcohol,
Alcohol, Ha, Psalms 83, it's like in English. Keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O God.
O God.
For lo. Thine enemies.
Thine enemies.
Make a tumult.
Make a tumult.
They that hate thee.
They that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty
They
counsel.
have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted.
And consulted.
Against thy hidden.
Against thy hidden.
They have said.
They have said.
Come.
Come.
Let us cut them
Let us
off.
cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
In the name of Israel.
In the name of Israel.
There be no more
There
remembrance.
be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against
They are confederate against
the tabernacles of Edom.
Tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Agarenes.
And the Agarenes.
Gabal.
And
Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
A sword also was joined with them.
The sword also was joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As to the Midianites.
As to the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kison.
At the brook of Kison.
Which perished at Endor.
Perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Made their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
Like Zaid.
Like Zaid.
Yea.
Yea.
All the princes.
All their princes.
As Zabah.
As Zabah.
And as Almunah.
And as Almunah.
Who said,
Said.
let us take to ourselves
Let us take to ourselves
the houses of God
the houses of God
and possession.
in possession.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Make them like a whip.
Make them like a wheel.
As a stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As a fire burnt the wood.
As the fire burn on the wood.
As flames to the mountains on fire.
Flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute
So
them
persecute them
with thy
with
tempest
thy tempest.
and make them afraid.
Make them afraid
Thus, like with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with
And
shame.
they may seek thy
That
name.
they may seek thy name.
O Lord.
O Lord.
Let them be confounded
Let them be
in
confounded
trouble
and trouble
forever.
forever.
Yea,
Yea.
let them be put to shame
Let them be put to shame
and perish.
and perish.
That men may know
That men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
of all the earth.
of all the earth. These are the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai,
Omayaka Allah.
Omayaka Allah,
Alahayim.
Alahayim,
Zabia.
Zabia,
Alawapia Hana.
Alawapia Hana,
Alawapia.
Alawapia,
Asaranian.
Asaranian,
Akwatizayunya.
Hakatazayoya,
Alcohoyoyo.
Hakayayoya,
Aquatian.
Wathia,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Hashem.
Hashem,
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai,
Water.
water,
Amen.
Amen. Blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh.
and Yahweh Shai,
And Yahweh Shai.
and Michael,
And Mike.
and the angels,
And the angels.
Commander General Yohanan,
Commanding Jury Hot.
the generals,
The generals,
the captains,
the captains,
the officers,
officers,
the troop,
the troops,
and the sisters.
and the sisters.
Yahweh, in the
Yahweh.
name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
It's like before we end the class, just want to ask, does anybody want to be anointed right now? It's Waba? Okay, no. So face me. Yeah. All right, men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to teachers. Men of Israel, Amijim, Baim Shabbat, Amijim, Barak,
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat.
Tongue. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
Yabash. Yabash Misharakta.
All right.
Yajmata. Class dismissed.